calf decided to wander way away from all the other cows. So now we're gonna bring it back to the rest of the herd. Wasn't supposed to get cold last night, but it did. It went all the way down to 0. Beautiful clear day in Montana. Maybe spring will eventually come.
I don't know that one in there. Could she have had that one way out there?
She would have been in the heavies all day.
And then, yeah, she'd have to jump back and then
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm free.
Hey, Baldy. Are you a little crazy? Hey, 105. This is the one I kept thinking that needed to calve.
What?
105.
Yeah.
She was on my early list. She should have calved a long time ago. This heifer had been messing around for way too long, trying to calve, getting up, laying down, getting up, laying down. So we decided to get her in and make sure there was no problems. Chains are kind of gross.
Why is that coming out? You're just a little tiny, right? She's got a wonky pelvis. That big old spur on the pelvis.
Reese is telling us that there's no reason she shouldn't have had this calf. It's not huge or anything, but she does have a little extra bone spur on the bottom of her pelvis where those hip bones come together. It can be a little large there, and sometimes that can cause problems. Calves are supposed to come out with both front feet first, then their head. So Reese is getting those feet up, and we put a chain on each foot, and then the handles go on the chains, and ideally you can just pull them out. In this case, we did get the puller to help us. The puller consists of the butt bar, which we're going to put on right here. Just goes over her hips and sits in there. And then we get the bar with the come along type puller on it. You just hook the chain to the puller and pull it out. Works pretty slick. Good news was everything was just fine. Live baby. Heifer did just well raising it. And everybody gets turned out in a few hours. You always check for a twin. It's the rule of calving. And there were no more. Right there. Baylor's entertaining himself while we're busy pulling calves. What are you doing?
I know about this.
What?
Well, always and put all the straw on his field.
Oh, why?
Because cows can't eat it.
You're right. Cows don't eat straw.
We're splinting this calf's legs. He was a big calf when he was born, and his joints were kind of bent over, and he was walking on his knees or knuckles? Fetlock. So we have to put these plastic splints on him to straighten his legs out. We get some of these, and they usually come out of it within a week or so, and we don't have to splint them, but this one hasn't came around, so we're splinting him today. And then he gets little sores on his fetlocks, so we have to treat him with some antibiotics. So hopefully he'll come out of it.
Moo!
Moo cow, yeah. You're helping Addie? Huh? Hi.
Wave.
Addie. Wave. Hi. That straightens his legs out. He's still limp.
That one hurts pretty bad.
Yeah, the one had kind of an open sore, so it's hurting.
But he's much better.
Yeah.
Straighter.
Good mama. Coming to find your baby? Yeah. Here's the classic saying, I only had to wait 4 years, but I'm getting to use the gate opener and closer that my wife got me. Baylor's helping. He thinks he needs to open and shut gates for me lately. So. And Addie's just hanging out in the truck. Can you say hi? Hi. Good job, buddy. Thank you. Had to stop and take a break from checking cows to play on the snow pile on this nice day. Baylor's been throwing snowballs at me, so I gotta try and get him back. Oh, terrible throw. Here it comes, buddy. Are you gonna throw some, Addie? Got a snowball, buddy? Oh, almost hit Addie. Oh. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
You got some, Addie?
Dad.
Oh, your hand's all snowy. Uh-oh.
Here it comes.
Oh, you almost hit Addie. There, I hit you.
I'm gonna get you.
You gonna get me with the big one? Here's a good one. Got you. You gonna play, Addie? Oh, your hand's all snowy. Here, wipe it on my pants. Good job. Okay, one more snowball, then we gotta go. Oh, you missed. Since we're getting to be 2 or 3 weeks away from branding, thought I'd go check these krells out where we usually sort and brand at, because they're kind of on the way to summer pasture and in a good central location. But those are about 5 foot, 5.5 foot high trail fences, and they're pretty well snowed under, so it might be longer than a couple weeks before we can brand here. I'll have to set up in a different spot, but we kind of don't think we have a lot of snow, and then when you start looking around, it all piled up. It seems like in one location this year we had a lot of wind, so kind of interesting. Have your calf, you dang cow. Quit trying to eat your afterbird. Just have him. About the fourth one I've had do this. They're so concerned about licking up their afterbirth or their amniotic fluid, they're not caring about calving. And then they come out upside down, and if they don't lick them, I think they die because their head's underneath them. This is why our meadows are so rough right now, is you get one turd on top of the snow and it shades it, so then you have a 6 or 8 inch mound of ice and snow that you're bouncing over all the time. So.
I'm Betsy.
I'm Bella.
I'm Reese, and this is Addie.
Hope you liked our video today.
Thanks for watching from Circle P Enterprises. Be sure to like and subscribe.